Welcome. Happy Monday. Am I even on? Yes. Welcome. Let's begin. Child's pose. Big toes together, knees are apart. Walk your hands forward and down away from you. On an exhale, bring your forehead down. Bring your awareness to the present moment, to the breath. Arrive. Do your best to let go of anything you were doing before, anything that you might start planning for later. What matters is being here now, in this sensation, this moment. Walk your hands over to the right. Place the left hand on top. Reach it a little bit farther away from you. Keep the left sit bone back and down. Soften down. Feel this all the way through the left side of your body. Walk your hands through center, to the left. Right hand on top, a little bit farther away. Soften the right shoulder down. Relax the torso enough so you can really breathe smoothly. And walk your hands back to center. Lift up onto fingertips and press underneath your arms, your shoulders. Bring the forehead down. A little bit of engagement through the shoulders, upper body. Relax your wrists and press up to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes and draw some circles with the torso. Just right, forward, back, and around, almost all the way to upward dog. Go both directions. Feel the weight distribute through the palms. Feel a stretch in the feet. And neutral spine tabletop, somewhere in the middle, for 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back, look straight ahead. Long exhale, round, press everything away. 2 more. Inhale, fill up, breathe in. And long exhale, start to pull in the stomach, pressing the tops of the feet down. Once more. Long exhale. Neutral spine. Extend the right leg back and up about hip height. Redistribute the weight between the hands. Pull in the core, squeeze the lifted leg. Let's bend the leg and draw some circles, the right leg with the knee going out, in, back, and around. And scoop the right heel up between the hands. Let's prop up onto fingertips. Roll the shoulders back and down, feeling into your left hip flexor. Make sure the right knee stays over the ankle. Oh, technical difficulties. Press back, half split. Let's sit all the way back, either on your heel, inside of the heel. Sit up tall and forward fold over the right leg. Keep it kind of gentle. We're still just getting into the entire body. Lift yourself forward back to a kneeling lunge. Left hand down, place the right hand on top of the right knee and press to twist your middle upper back. Right hand back down, right foot back to tabletop, one cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Neutral spine. Extend your left leg back and up. Holding. Bend the left knee and draw some circles out, in, back, and around. Using strength to explore the range of motion. And step your left foot up between the hands for a kneeling lunge. Prop up onto fingertips or on blocks. And half split. Carefully walk back. Sit up tall and fold over the left leg. Sit up. A little bit longer. Okay, now sit up and back to a kneeling lunge. Lean on the right hand, left hand on top of the knee, press to twist. Left hand back to the mat. Tabletop, one cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Neutral spine. Tuck the toes, hover the knees. Downward facing dog. Press up, press back. Pedal it out if you need to or like to, bending one knee at a time. I like to roll out one wrist at a time as well. And just feel where you are today after a little bit of lower body warm up. Top of the mat. Walk to the top of the mat. Bend the knees. Relax over both legs, forward fold. Again, find some organic movement. That just means anything that sounds good. Press to stand. Stand up tall. Stand evenly between both feet, hands to heart center. Reconnect to the breath, to your commitment to be on the mat. Inhale, reach the arms wide overhead. Let's keep them shoulder width. Lengthen the tailbone down and move the biceps back by the ears. Inhale, look up, reach up. Swan dive forward. Place your hands on the mat. Step the right foot back, lunge. Tall on the toes of the back foot. Left knee over the ankle. Inhale, lower the right knee, shoulders draw back. Long exhale, press both legs straight, press the back heel back. Lunge, keep the back knee lifted. Lunge, twist, right hand down, left arm opens. Look at the top thumbnail, fingers spread wide. Left hand down. Step to the top of the mat, relax over soft legs. Press to stand. Inhale, arms overhead. Interlace the fingers, index finger out. Press a button on the ceiling for 3 breaths. Reach up. Lift out, forward fold. Left foot steps to a lunge. Set it up. Even when you know what's coming next, stay present, remember? Engage the back leg. And then lower the left knee, shoulders draw back. Long exhale, try to press both legs straight. Lunge, keep the back knee lifted. Lunge, twist, left hand down, right arm opens. Right hand down. Step to the top of the mat, long exhale over both legs. Round up to standing. Float the arms overhead. Any arms up variation or a back bend, lift up, reach up, continue to breathe through the nose. Lift out, swan dive forward. Long flat back, halfway lift. And from this look up position, hands down, plank pose, step back. Press the mat away, pull in the core. Flex the toes against the mat. See if that helps you to feel any more lifted. All the way down, lower to the mat. Forehead on the left hand, bring the right foot in for a quad stretch. Press the hips forward and down. Switch sides. Release. Tops of the feet on the mat, about hip width or closer. 3, Cobra. Keep the elbows in close. Flex the toes against the mat. Someday the knees sort of lift off when you're squeezing the thighs enough. Lift up halfway using your back. And lower. Keep these smooth. 2 more. Lift up. And down. Once more. And release. Press up to a strong tabletop or plank. Downward facing dog. Balance on the left foot. Lift the right leg back up. Hips square to the mat. Foot flex. Squeeze the right glute. Open up the triceps. Press the hands to bring your chest closer to the standing leg. Step the right foot between your hands, crescent lunge. Set up your lunge, set up your strong foundation, hands to hips for balance. And that also gets the shoulders right over the hips where you want them. Arms overhead, shoulder width, trying not to arch the chest forward. Bring the arms back. Inhale, lift the gaze, reach up. Exhale, hands float down, framing the right foot. We're in a lunge. Inhale, lower the left knee, shoulders back. Long exhale. Try to press both legs straight, pyramid pose. Lunge. Back knees lifted, lunge twist, left hand down, right arm opens. Right hand down. Step the right foot back to a plank. Hold. Lower to your knees if you need to. 1 or 2 chaturangas, just lowering down halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Let's stay here for a moment. Ooh, this feels good. Tops of the feet are down. Press the shoulders down. Breathe. Inhale, lift your gaze, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog, long exhale. Standing on the right leg, lift the left. Hips square, knee facing down. Squeeze the left glute, lift a little bit higher as you open up the triceps. Crescent lunge, left side. Step the left foot up between your hands. Hands to hips. We're tall on the toes of the back foot. We're not pressing through the heel. You're launching forward. Arms overhead. Try not to arch the chest through. Press down. There goes my private jet. If you can hear that. Okay. Inhale, look up, lift up. Float your hands down to frame the left foot in a lunge. Inhale, lower the right knee, shoulders back. Long exhale, pyramid pose. Lunge, lunge twist, right hand down, left arm opens. Left hand down, back to plank pose. Smooth out the breath, feel strong. Know that you are getting stronger right now. We all are. Vinyasa back to downward facing dog. Following the breath. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Balance on the left leg. Lift the right leg. This time letting the hips open. Squeeze the right glute. Point the top foot. Open up the triceps. Warrior one, step the right foot up. Flatten the back foot. Try and track your heels a little bit. I think ideally are supposed to be on a tightrope, but this makes a little more sense. Flatten out the back foot, work the left hip forward. Arms overhead. Again, we're not trying to arch the chest through. Press into both feet without getting taller. Interlace your hands behind the back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, come forward, bringing the right shoulder on top of the right thigh or inside of. As the hands float away from the torso, let the head and the neck relax. And try not to adjust the legs too much, just to get your shoulder down. Release the arms. Sweep your hands forward, down, around, and come back up. Warrior one. Float your hands down to inside of the front foot, but leave your legs in warrior one. It's kind of like an awkward lizard. Maybe you can bend a little bit more into the elbows without moving the back foot. Transition into a lunge, lifting the back heel, walking the right heel or foot in between the hands. Right foot back to a plank pose. Hold, scan right to left. Check in, feel what we're doing, the energy we're shifting. Downward dog. Balancing on the right foot, lift the left. Open up the hip, squeeze the left glute. Try to level out the shoulders, meaning the left one's going to want to twist open. Don't. Warrior one, left side. Step the left foot up between the hands. Get yourself set up, especially thinking about the back foot, the back edge of the back foot, squaring the hips and then arms overhead. Press down into the feet without getting any taller. Hands behind the back. Switch out the interlacing of the fingers every once in a while. Roll the shoulder blades together. Inhale to lift. Exhale, forward. Bringing the left shoulder to inside. Wow, that plane's loud. Sorry. Hands, shoulder to the leg, shoulder inside of the leg. Keep the legs strong, release the arms, sweep the mat with your fingertips. Back up to warrior one, a little more confident this time, pressing more through the feet, strength. Virabhadrasana 1. Float the hands down inside of the front leg. Stay up on fingertips. Give yourself a moment. This is kind of a funny position. So give yourself a little bit of time to kind of just get here and your body will catch up. And then you can see about bending the elbows a little bit more. Getting a little deeper. Don't forget about the back foot. Flatten it out. Lunge. Walk the left foot between the hands. Work your way to the toes of the back foot. Left foot back, plank pose. Scan right to left. Downward facing dog. Balancing on the left foot, lift the right leg back and up. Opening the hip. Squeeze the right glute. Pigeon right side, right knee behind the right wrist. Trying to square your hips to the top of the mat. Someday the front shin is parallel to the top edge of the mat. There are so many jets going by right now. And relax over the front leg. Monitor your thoughts. Keep them present. Smooth out tension as it reveals itself, not necessarily in the hip. It might be somewhere else, like your jaw or a thought. Let's start to release. Lifting up. Press into the hands. Carefully transition to a lunge. Tuck the back toes and lift the knee. Crescent lunge. Press into the feet. Lift your upper body up. Arms overhead. Start to press the back legs straighter. The arms are feeling stronger. Bend a little more into the front knee. Hands float down to the mat. Right foot back to a plank pose. Vinyasa back to downward facing dog any way you want to get there. Long exhale to downward dog. Balancing on the right leg, lift the left. Squeeze the left hip. Press the hands away from you. It is so loud here today. Pigeon left side. Appreciate your knowledge of your body. And in general, you know that it takes time to arrive in a pose. Soften forward. Feel subtle sensations, feel the deep ones, and smooth out tension as it reveals itself. Monitor your thoughts, keep them present, keep them kind. And a couple more breaths here. All right, let's transition into a lunge. Press up. Carefully transition. The transitions are when most people do something off because you think you're done, but anyway, step it to a lunge. Crescent lunge, lift up. Look up, reach up, forward. Bring your hands down to frame the left foot. Back into a lunge to a plank from your lunge. I'm here. Vinyasa back to downward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lower your knees to the mat. Bring your legs out around in front of you, soles of the feet together. Hold on to the outsides of your feet, shoulders roll down. Inhale. And forward over butterfly legs. If you need more, you'll use your elbows to press the legs open. A little bit of strength to pull yourself forward if needed. Sit up. Reverse tabletop. Place your feet on the mat. Hands behind you. Press and lift. The neck can open if that's okay with your neck. Release, extend your legs out in front of you. Sit up tall, lift your arms overhead. And forward fold over both legs. Soles of the feet face away from you for extra. Pull the toes back. Lift up, lie back on your back. Full body stretch. Feel the pressure of the floor meeting the upper back. And draw the right knee into the chest. Squeeze. Twist. Guide your leg across to the left. Oh, that felt good. And reach the right arm out and away from you, palm down unless that irritates the shoulder. Use the breath to intensify what you feel, stretching all around your torso. Release, coming back to center. Let's bend the left leg, foot is flat, and extend the right leg up toward the ceiling. You can lengthen the bottom leg if you'd like. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Figure 4. Let's lift your legs up. Use your right elbow, oh my gosh, to keep the right knee open. Light flexion of the feet. All right, continue to cross the legs. You're going to reach up and hold on to the outsides of your feet. You can hold on the tops of your feet. You can hold the outside edges. You're pulling the legs down. If this is too much, you can just cross the legs and feel where you go. It's kind of a different stretch, but it's still in the hips. Smooth out the breath. Release, full body stretch. Left knee hugs in. Switch out the interlacing of the fingers. Use some arm strength. If the chin is sticking straight up, you're squeezing the leg in too much. Smooth out the tension. Let the whole body help. Twist. Guide your left leg across to the right. Left arm out and away from you, palm down. Smooth out tension. And back to your back. Bend the right knee or don't. Extend the left leg up toward the ceiling, stretching out the hamstring again. Figure 4, cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Let the knee open out. That might be enough if you want more. You're going to lift the legs and use the left elbow to assist the hip opening. Continue to cross the legs, and one side will feel way more awkward than the other. And you might feel like you forgot what you did the first time around, but find your feet and pull your legs. Let's see, you're pulling your feet kind of toward the mat, like you're going into a like log pose. Or yeah, this side feels weird. Breathe, find a place to hold. And release, full body stretch. Let the back arch, feet flex. Hug both knees in, nose to knees for a moment. Ow, head and neck back. What was that? And just keep the knees in for a moment. Happy baby. Soles of the feet face the ceiling. Knees are wide. Hold on to the outside edges of your feet as you pull the legs down. Uncurl the lower back a little bit and feel the feet press into the hands. Release, float your legs up over your head. Bring your hands behind your head. Let's do 10 crunches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your head and neck back down, and then slowly lower both legs down, taking your time. And release. Full body stretch, reach. Sit up and fold forward over both legs. Seated forward fold. Sit up, reverse tabletop. Feet about hip width, hands behind you. Press to lift. And sit down. Turn to face the long edge of your mat. Left foot in, right foot out. Left arm up and over. Side body stretch. Keep both sit bones down. Try not to lean forward. You want the side body opening. Sit up, lean on the left hand, left knee, right foot, baby wild thing. Press the hips forward, open up the front of your body. And sit down. Arms side to side. Use the core to rotate toward the right leg. Right hand down beside you. Left arm reaches up over for the pinky edge of the foot or the ankle. Press with the right hand, pull with the left to twist. And release, switch out the legs. Sit up tall, give yourself a moment to just arrive here. And then the right arm up and over. Stretching the side body. Press the left hip down and try not to lean forward. Sit up, lean on the right hand, right knee, left foot, baby wild thing. And sit down, arms side to side. Rotate to face the left leg, left hand beside you, right arm reaches over and across. Pull with the right hand, press with the left. You should feel this down the right side of your back. And sit up. Bring the left foot in, sit up tall. This is catching on my earrings. And lower the right ear toward the right shoulder. Notice if you're tilting. And don't lift up. Tilt your head to the left. And lift. Look over the right shoulder. Try not to tilt. Notice if you tilt. Or lead with the top of your head versus the chin. And look to the left. Center. Lift the chin. Teeth closed is a little extra. Lift. Lower the chin. Try not to slouch. And lift up half or full circles with the head and the neck. And lift back up. Reach your arms out overhead. Eagle arms, right arm under, left arm over, and I'll just turn to show you. Right arm under, go up and down like this, and it feels good. You can let the upper back move a little bit. And switch. Left arm under. Focused a lot on the lower body today. This is just a feel good add-on for the upper body. Probably do more upper body tomorrow. You better sign up and see you can see. Release your arms. Place the right hand down beside you. Another side body stretch. Press down and away with the right hand. Keep the left sit bone down. And lift up. Rotate toward the right knee and reach over and across, bringing your nose to the knee or even beyond. Keep the left sit bone down. Take a deep breath. Feel it in the torso. And then open up to the side. One more. Reach. And sit up. Left side, lean that way. Right arm up and over. Lift up, rotate toward the left leg and reach so far over and across, nose to knee or beyond. Open up to the side. Once more, feel good, reach. And sit up. Arms overhead, breathe in, lift up. Twist to the right, stay lifted. Use the right hand as a kickstand, the left hand to pull and assist. Bring the right shoulder back. Release through center, arms overhead, lift up. And float the hands down, twisting to the left. Come back to center. Reach the arms wide overhead. Breathe in. Hands lowered down. Bring your hands to heart center. You can rest them on your knees if you'd like. Close the eyes. Smooth out the breath. Sit up a little bit taller. Gently bring the shoulders together behind you. With the eyes closed, know that you have everything you need right inside of you, with you right now. Blink the eyes open, and we will close with a breath. Inhale, reach the arms wide and overhead. Inhale, lift up, look up. Long exhale, hands lower down. So much gratitude for the practice, for your presence. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, namaste.